So what the fuck is this stuff? Pseudo Dionysius, Rorty and his critics, an essay in aid of a grammar of assent, John Henry Newman. What fucking Saint Augustine's philosophy of language, Chomsky and his critics. What the fuck, guys? I can't stop myself. I'm drowning in it. I love it.
This guy's really just saying, like, hey guys, I've read a ton of books, so therefore your argument's invalid. He lost to Andrew Wilson in an amazing defeat. He thought he was going to go in there and completely school Andrew with his TDS and his nonsense. And Andrew Wilson, as usual, just completely destroyed him. And so now Digital Gnosis had to put up this COPE video, as you will see. He tried to make it funny, try to make it seem like, oh yeah, he's coming out of the closet or something, even though we already know he's bi. But then it takes a slight twist, and then I'll explain why I think it's just a COPE video, but here it is.
Hi everyone. I think it's time for me to talk about something fairly personal. Those of you who have watched this channel for a long time, you'll know that I struggle with things, and I've been, sometimes my mental health is up and down, and it's because, I'm
they're like a loony lefty. They talk about my mental health is up and down. Like I know it's going to sound weird, but you shouldn't be focusing on your mental health too much. Not like this anyway. I'm not saying don't take care of your mental health or anything like that, but I'm just saying that when you bring it up like this, you're usually a stupid lefty.
Wrestling with myself internally over these issues that I struggle with. And, recently I had this discussion, debate, or whatever you want to call it, with Andrew Wilson, where obviously a lot of things came out about me.
Questions. Anytime you get caught, I notice you do this, you try to troll, but you're bad at it.
Okay.
So just to answer the question, you also suck dick. Like, you can't beat me on that front, bro. You all
for like more than an hour now, and it all just comes out, like all of his trauma just comes out now from this debate, and all of the dicks that he sucked just comes.
And
W Lord Jake, that was freaking hilarious.
It's also really just hurt my feelings, having like all these nasty comments from his fans day after day, saying things about it. And I've been kind of doing some introspection and thinking that I should really just be honest with myself and try and live honestly, rather than keeping these things held deep down inside. And so, while my anger has been expressed on this channel, talking about how much I'm angry at philosophy and how frustrated I am with its methods, I think, it's time I kind of like publicly came out. I mean, this is the month to do it, right? To publicly come out and say.
I mean, it's July. This was released like 3 days ago. So, no, Gabe, I mean, Pride Month was in June, buddy. Unless July is also, bisexual month or something. What are you talking about?
About something that's actually so important to who I am. And what that is that I'm a philosopher. I love philosophy.
I mean, look at me. I can't fucking stop myself. What the fuck is this stuff? Pseudo Dionysius, Rorty and his critics, an essay in aid of a grammar of assent, John Henry Newman. What fucking Saint Augustine's philosophy of language, Chomsky and his critics. What the fuck, guys? I can't stop myself. I'm drowning in it. I love it, and I hate myself at the same time.
I actually love it. This crazy, stupid subject with idiotic constraints, full of insecure morons peddling stupid arguments and
insecure morons peddling stupid arguments. Don't you guys know he reads philosophy books? You guys didn't know that he has a shitload of books? Bet you didn't know that one, huh? Andrew Wilson, did you know that? Did you know the guy reads a shitload of books? Did you see his book collection, bro? I think that totally invalidates all of your arguments. According to this guy, anyway.
People's rich children who have nothing useful to say, with all its history and disputes and intractable problems. And
this guy is really just saying, like, hey guys, I've read a ton of books, so therefore your argument's invalid.
Mind-bending stupidity. I've just got to stop living a lie, and it's even gotten so bad that it, you know, began to slip through where it's being noticed by even, you know, people who are closest to me online.
Yeah, and it's interesting to me, Nathan, that you raise this objection, because this is a sort of, I mean, don't mean to be rude here, but I just think it's strange because you're often very critical of philosophers. The kind of objection you're giving is exactly the sort of way that I think philosophers think about this.
I love philosophy and I'm a philosopher and I can't stop doing it. And I just had to come out and tell you guys that. And, you know, I hope now that that is publicly out there, that I will be able to find peace with myself and stop fighting with myself over this thing. So that's that. I love philosophy.
What a cope session.
You know what? It's 2025. So if you're not okay with that, then I think you know what to do. You can just leave the channel if you're not okay with that. Okay. But if you want to show your support for something I've done that actually takes quite a lot of bravery, to be honest, then you can go to patreon.com.
Like, man, what a massive cope video this was. A 4 minute and 18-second cope video. Basically, just he lost the debate, and he's obviously getting a lot of flack for it because he did so poorly. And so now he has to try to flex by being like, oh, but look at all the books I've read, bro. Have you even read this many books? I'm a philosopher. I'm a philosopher. I've read tons of books on philosophy. Like, oh, okay, so what? You still suck. Like that. That's actually worse. The fact that you've read that many books and you're still a fucking retard. That's not the flex that you think it is. It's not the own. That would be like if you lost a fight and you lost a fight so poorly. And so then now you have to flex and show, oh, but look at all the fighters that I've studied. Look at all the different types of fighting styles that I know. Look at all the black belts that I have. Oh, okay. And you still lost the fight so miserably? Like that's not the own you think it is. If anything, I would have came up and said, hey guys, I'm actually a fucking retard. Okay, that's why I lost. I haven't read a single book. I barely know how to read. You know, like I would have just gone the opposite way or just not even said anything at all. I would have just moved on, dude. Again, these people, they just don't know how to take an L. And so then they crash out. People just don't know how, like, listen, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And when you lose, the best thing to do is to learn from it and move on and hope that you do better next time. But when you keep dwelling on it and when you do shit like this, all it does is just show us how insecure you are and show us how actually that you're super actually just insecure about your loss, that you can't stand that you lost. And so now you have to flex. Look at all the books that I've read, bro. Look at all the books. And I'm like, oh, you read all those books and you still didn't know how to make a good argument. Yeah, also, too, you can read all the books in the world, but if you're still a freaking lefty, it's not going to help you because in the end, your TDS and the woke mind virus, it affects you. It would be like saying, I go to the gym every day, but you have cancer. And it's like, yeah, okay, great. But all the gym sessions in the world isn't going to help you out with your cancer. Like, it's not going to help if you have cancer. It's the same thing like with the woke mind virus. You know, you could read all the books in the world, but it's not really going to help you if at the end of the day you're still woke and you're too woke to function, because all that stuff just totally wipes away any actual knowledge you might have learned. But what did you guys think about this? Sound off in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this, and give this video a like too if you liked it. And remember to listen to the Cool Stream Live Mondays through Fridays at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I also release new videos every day on my channel, like the ones that you see on the screen, that I think you'll enjoy.